Hello everyone. It's Ivana here from Hand in Hand with African Women. And today with me there is Barb Onyschuk, another member of our wonderful team. So hello Barb,
Hello,
welcome.
Ivana. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here.
We are happy to introduce you to also publicly to our followers and wonderful hand-in-hand community that is becoming bigger and bigger, and we are very happy about this, that you keep following us and even
Absolutely.
recommending us. That's absolutely wonderful. And so Bart, tell us a little bit more about you, who you are, and what had you joined Hand in Hand team and how it
Well,
happened.
about almost 2 years ago, I made a big change in my life. I entered retirement after many years of sales, marketing, and management and entrepreneurship. And it was part of my plan always to contribute back to society, charity, anything like that. My plan was I would now have time to do that in a very impactful way, hopefully. And I did start mentorship programs in the past while I was working. And my big interest was
Mhm.
always to try and help women and work in a sustainable manner, because I believe that's going to help the world in general. And lo and behold, just over a year ago, I got introduced to Lucille Mandan, our founder, and it's been off to the races ever since then. And it's great.
Wonderful. So you're basically continuing really your mission and your passion of helping women and developing their entrepreneurial skills. That's
Yeah.
wonderful to find the connection. Also, that you're now, as you said, on a retirement. Some people, when they go to retirement, they want to just relax, but you didn't have that plan,
Well,
obviously.
I do like to relax, and I'm calling this my rewirement. So it's
Hmm.
shift in thinking. I have to realize too that I'm not always under the gun, and if I do need to take time to pace myself, I do try to do that. But it's interesting how, okay, we'll call it that wisdom that you've built over the years. You can apply that in different ways now. And for me, the exciting part
Hmm.
is to be working with the generation like yourself, Ivana, within our charity. It's amazing to see the growth and everything that you can offer. And I've received so much more than I've even been able to give from your generation and from the mamas in Africa and everybody on our team. It's truly a global effort. And what's astonishing is, not astonishing, but very heartwarming. I was thinking about this morning. We all have the same goal in mind. We're all
Hmm.
here for the same reason. It's for the betterment for generations to come. And if you think one person can't make an impact, it starts with one person. Like Neil Armstrong said, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Or
Yeah.
womankind. Or womankind.
Yeah, but the individuals who really have the passion and want to make impact, like we really are working on that. So and they come together, then really it can grow. And
Yes.
yeah, so tell us maybe also a little bit more, like why exactly Hand in Hand was your choice, that like you wanted to invest your time in it and your energy and your knowledge. What was it different than maybe other charities?
The people involved, number one, um, the opportunity to make a difference. I I can't go to local charities and be involved with people one on one. I know emotionally I can't take it, and my husband won't let me rescue everybody and bring them home. So for me, it's better to be working more at arm's length. But having said that, we're getting to know each other really well, and with this support group here, and we can talk about things. I don't get as emotionally tired as quickly, and I can feel that I'm contributing. And we have so many varieties of roles that we can play and contributions we can make. So I find this amazing. When I first started, we were putting business plans together. So, well, that's right up my
Mhm.
alley. Been doing that for years. So, and we worked with the mamas and they put a business plan together. Now that's unheard of. Usually people throw money at Africa and hope it sticks. That isn't the case here. We collaborate with the mamas. They collaborate with us. We make sure that our business plans align and theirs align with ours to make sure that we're all moving forward. And and we're looking at what's really needed on the ground in Africa. Many boreholes have been drilled in Africa and then left, and they don't work. No one's been trained for replacement parts. There's no follow-up. There's no one in the community. That's not the case here. For example, with our borehole project, it's being done locally. Everybody's looking at the replacement parts. Mama Dina has assembled her team around her for support. And now they're looking at diversifying because of drought. They used to be strictly into cattle. Now they're looking at growing grain, not grain, but growing fruit trees and other crops.
Mhm.
So for generations to come, that will make a difference. And having healthy drinking water so that you will have healthier generations to come. To me, that's amazing. And to be that close to that is it's mind-boggling. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think this is the important element that, like, our mamas, they really have a business plan. It's not that they really know that they are entrepreneurs and they need to revise the plan, and it's really happening. Especially, for example, the example you mentioned of Mama Dina, that we are now still fundraising money for her because the borehole has been drilled and there is water, which is amazing. And you guys will see videos
Yes.
from that, which is
And the
wonderful
waterworks have been
to.
flowing here too. We've been crying with joy right along with them.
Exactly. As the
We
water
can't,
comes,
we
we
can't
are
dance as well as
crying.
they can because they have better rhythm than we do, but hey, we're there with them.
Yeah, so it's really like Mama Dina, for example, really shifted this perception that they had for generations, that they were only keeping the cows and really that was their main domain. And now she started to talk about like building the garden and having vegetables and crops and trees grown in the garden, which is also influence of Mama Charity. So that's
Collaboration.
there is a really this kind of collaboration happening, and as you said, it's a beautiful example for generations to come and their communities and children and women that they have in the communities, that like how to become really self-sustainable and self-reliant as
Yeah.
we like to see them. So the
It's,
water is just the first step, and that from there everything else will really grow.
it will literally flow, which will be amazing. Yes. So one little person here and one little person over there. It's amazing when you collaborate and work together what can be accomplished.
Mm-hmm. So, Barb, what would you say also for our supporters? So, still, for those who would like to support us, that you can pledge either the walkers, go to our webpage and pledge the walker directly if you know somebody directly, or you can also donate. The donation might be a little bit confusing, especially those coming from Europe, as myself. So you have to go to Canadian donate
Yes.
as you were from Canada, and all the donors who are from US, and they have their space in the US box. So, what would be your message to our supporters? Why to support us? Basically?
Basically, we're a very honest, accountable, transparent charity. And if you want to make a difference in Africa and become part of the story, we have an amazing storyteller, Eliana, who does our newsletter. You can be part of that. You'll be rest assured and be confirmed as to where your money is going. Because, like I said, too much money's been thrown at Africa and nobody knows where it goes or even ends up with the recipients. You'd be confident that your generosity will make a difference for years to come. and women empowering women. It's our time in the world. And it's great to see that we can make a difference. And how we make a difference is not by competing with each other, but by collaborating with each other. So charitable donations will only grow. We've got matching donors now. So every one of your dollars can be doubled or tripled. So now's the time. The Global Walk for Water is on until the 21st, and we're looking for your support. Let's get that water flowing. It's at the surface. Now we need to get it into those storage tanks and out to the community of 5,000 people. So if you want to make a huge impact, here it is. And we thank you from the bottoms of our hearts, and so do the mamas in Africa.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Barb, for this
Thank you.
great message and for being part of our team. And for me also, it's always an inspiration to get together and get the knowledge that you share. So we're looking forward to get your donations or connect with us in any different way that suits you, as Barb said, and we mentioned it also when we were presenting Eliana. You can subscribe for our newsletter and really get to know the stories that are being written in a wonderful way. So we look forward to be in touch with you. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.